Hello, everybody. How's it going? Welcome back to another Daily Zone, the daily video on this channel. Me, your host, really Calvin Calzone, or whatever you want to call me. Hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. Mine was, well, it wasn't great. I don't know. You know, when you have a high day and you come to the next day and you just feel just down. It was one of those. I was pretty down most of the day. I'm barely recording this video. I was gonna just upload another video and be like, oops, my bad. But I can't go to bed, so I'm here now. um, yeah, I played Tainted Grail, played D&D today. I play a little Deadlock, a little Tainted Grail, and then I just kind of, the demons won, and I just didn't feel like doing anything. I just felt kind of like meh. So I ended up not doing much the whole day, and then I went to bed at like 6 because I was feeling so like meh. Pretty sure tomorrow I get to see if they're actually gonna give me my raise or not. And if my raise is not on my check, then I don't foresee myself working at my current company. Company is a very it's doing a lot of heavy lifting. The current place I work at for much longer, and maybe that's some stress on me that's making me not be able to be sleeping. Because I'm positive they're not gonna give me the money I deserve. And then when I ask for the money I feel like I deserve, I feel like they're just gonna tell me to stuff it. To which then I'm going to tell them I'm putting my 2-week notice in. Because what I'm doing, they doubled to triple my workload. They let go 4 people, which at minimum means they freed up $48 an hour. They haven't given me a raise in 3 weeks. They're not hiring anybody to replace me. It's purely on mine and my cousin's shoulders to carry this company. And, frankly, man, maybe I'm just ready for a change. That may just be what it is. And I really am sitting here trying to think of stuff to talk about, but I'm gonna be real with you. There's not much. I know I've not been doing gaming. I've just it's not a negative. There's not like no negative reason I've not been doing gaming content. It's just been spending time with my cousin, my little brother, hanging with the friends. So that's why I've not been recording any game. For y'all, I've been playing Tainted Grail, streaming for them. Just chilling, just having a good time. Because when I'm alone, I typically I get in one of my funks, and I'm just like I sort of am now. Yesterday was so. Once I stopped hanging with my little brother and my cousin, it got so down so fast it wasn't even funny. Like, it went from laughing, having a good time, to being like, man, what am I even doing today? And I just didn't feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like talking to anyone. I just was like, I guess I'm going to sleep. That's just how I deal with getting in a funk. And now I'm here at 10:37. I can't go back to bed. So, I mean, good for news for y'all. Y'all got an original video instead of me accidentally posting one that I've already recorded. I mean, maybe that's not a good thing. So I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I've been pretty sad most of this video. I'm not sad. I'm just kind of meh. Like I said, I'm not sad per se, as much as I'm just kind of like, I guess, tired, and not like physically tired, just kind of like mentally, you know. God, my beard's just hitting my mic. I'm sorry, you'll probably hear the squeaking that my mic's doing. It's also worth noting that come July, my mother and her husband are going to be moving in with me, and so I may not be in this room for much longer. As soon as they tell me which room they're wanting to move into, which this one is the biggest room, so I figured I'd offer it to them. I will probably be having to move all of the stuff you see behind you into a much smaller room. It should be pretty interesting. Right side, they're gonna pay most of my bills because I don't charge rent to family members as so much as I go, hey, you gotta help with the bills because you're moving in. It's plain and simple. I feel like it's fair. Helps me save some money, especially because I know the job market's not good, and I know if I leave this job, things could get dicey. I can tell you if I don't foresee them letting me go. Unfortunately, I feel like it's gonna be the type of thing where I have to go, and like I said, if they just don't pay me the money I feel like I deserve, then it's kind of on them. I don't really feel bad for it. I don't really feel bad for putting myself and my cousin first. We worked here for 5 years. We're the of this area in the company. We've been here the longest. Currently we are the most senior people on this side of the factory, which is why I guess so much is thrown on our shoulders. But yeah, come tomorrow that things might get a little dicey. Good news, if they do end up letting me go, while I'm slinging applications, I'll should have more time to make videos. But I can tell you, I'm certainly not looking forward to it. I'm not a very problematic guy. I don't like causing people stress or problems, and so having to advocate for myself something new. I know I've had the what's the right word? I've had the privilege of not having to advocate for myself very often. So I'm very inexperienced when it comes to it. Typically, I'm of the mindset of if you see I'm working hard, surely you'll recognize that I deserve stuff. I don't like asking for help. I like if you see I'm the person where I'm going to keep going, and if you see I'm struggling and you come help me, awesome. If you don't, then I'm just struggling alone. I have a real hard problem asking for help. Just really asking for stuff in general, it makes me I try to be as self-sufficient as possible, and I mean, maybe that's the toxic masculinity in me, where I'm like, I can't ask for help. That's cringe. I gotta die alone. I can't accomplish this, then that's my problem. But yeah, it is what it is. But I am not looking forward to it because my boss is already stressed. This guy that's my boss used to be a welder. It's not a position he should. The fact they threw him in the position he's in is crazy. They were like, "Hey, you're a welder. Do you want to be the boss?" And he went, "Yes." And now he's got to deal with so much it's not bureaucracy. He's got to deal with a lot of people, and he's not really a people person. And so he's super stressed about that constantly. And so, like I said, I've kind of stepped up with me and my cousin. We kind of stepped up to kind of ease that stress so that he didn't stress about it. And now like I said, he has told me that given an ultimatum, he will choose scorched earth. So when I go up to him and I go, this is not enough money, I either need to see more money on my check next week, or you're probably not going to see us after 2 weeks. He might just fire me, which I don't think he can afford to, which is the only saving grace. But even if he were to give us the raise, I feel like my time at the company would be limited because they would be looking to replace me with someone cheaper. Because that's just how they deal with that sort of stuff. And I mean, like I said, that's why typically I'm not like, give me a raise. I don't ask for raises. I've not asked for a single raise in my 8 years of working. I've not asked for a raise once. This will be the first time. And I'm like, yo, I'm doing a lot. And if the raise isn't good enough, I'm like, I need more. And the money, what I'm going to ask for, I'm making $15.50, okay? They fired, I mean, you already know, they fired 4 people, $48 in the market. I'm having to double or triple my work. I feel it's fair for me and my cousin, who make $15.50, get paid $20 an hour. If we're going to be doing, 60% of the work in our part of the factory, but we're having to hang all the parts, take all the parts off. I'm having to monitor the ovens, take temperatures of the ovens, fight these freaking ovens that keep cutting off. Then we have to run over put in hardware. Like we're running constantly. There's other people at this factory are on their phones half the day. They're chilling. They're taking smoke breaks mid work. Me and my cousin, the only time we get to chill is when our oven, which sucks because our boss doesn't want to upkeep the factory. Like I have to leave stuff in there for the paint to cure in the oven. And so we get to sit down there, and sure, that's fine and dandy. Like I said, if I had it my way, I wouldn't be sitting down because we have so much work to get done that any slacking, any not running it constantly, it bites us in the tush. Which has become my problem because as the guy who works the line, I have to talk to my boss and I have to talk to the warehouse guy and I have to be like, hey guys, what do you need? What do I need to get on the truck this week? And then I have to make it happen. Even if everything is breaking down, the track of the line's falling out, the oven's breaking down, it's all my fault if stuff doesn't get done. And then on top of that, when I've got everything painted, I have to then go do my hardware stuff, which I've already had to paint, and then get over there, and then we have to sprint through it. I have to make sure all the hardware's good. I have to make sure the paint's good. And then I get to box all that stuff up and help the packers pack everything up. Sorry, I'm trying to pick another music. I'm just listening to some Lies of P, man. Lies of P has such a good soundtrack, guys. If you've not played Lies of P, you're missing out. Pretty good game. But yeah, that's where I'm kind of at. Like I said, I do apologize for not uploading gaming video. I do have all my Tainted Grail footage because I have Outplay, because it's typically pretty good. Like this is the first hour. Look, we can just skip through that, but I don't know if anybody would be interested in watching a playthrough that's purely just like that's just footage of the game, albeit even a year and a half later than what it was. Like I said, I just record it so I have it, but it's like, I've got them all recorded, and then obviously we got the Deadlock and the World of Warcraft. I don't know what the Barony footage is. I'm a Joker. Oh yeah, this is a Joker run, not a good run. Oh, that's right. I was playing a Joker and they gave me King Arthur's armor. Yeah, I got some like great footage, even some Deadlock in here, you know. 2 hours of me going crazy. Is this my RAM game? It is. Oh no, it's not. I'm playing Vendor. Got the 50 Cent mod, you know. Yeah, dude. Like I said, been playing a lot of games. It's just I've been recording a lot. Mainly just because I'm in a call with my cousin and my brother, and I don't want to record them in my content. Yeah. Yeah, maybe what I need to do is just sit here and listen to some music. This is good. But I'm like, I don't know. My current mood is just I just want to fall over and just not get up. Which is not a good one, I'd guess. Which again, typically I'm happy-go-lucky, so I do apologize. I'm being like a downer right now. It's just everybody gets these days. You know, back in the day, I used to do hour-long videos where I would be like, "Hey guys, so I can't afford therapy, so you're my therapy. I'm gonna yap some now." But I'm not doing that. Today I'm just venting, I guess. That's all you really can do. 10:50. Man, I really wish I didn't have to go into work tomorrow. I do not look forward to it at all. Do not look forward to that at all. But alas, I need money. Okay, now we're getting into like the. Oh, this should be pretty good. Oh yeah. Yeah, guys, I think that's it for me today. I hope I see you tomorrow. Why am I out of frame? I mean, that works because like it's like I'm going away. There we go. I didn't even have to work on it. I don't know how long I've been out of frame, guys. That's how like out of it I am. Hopefully I see you tomorrow. Hopefully I have good news. If I come back with bad news, it's gonna be a rough timeline. That's all I'll say. But yeah. I thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for all the support I've had on the channel the past month and a half. We've been doing really good. Like I said, especially considering I've not been really going crazy. I've really just been coming on here and just talking for like 3 minutes, 10 minutes, just talking about the stuff I want to talk about. And the fact that that's getting subscribers is pretty awesome. I hope you all have a fantastic Sunday. I hope you all have a fantastic week. There's a lot of negativity in the world, and I hate to be another person speaking it. I promise I'm not always like this. You can go watch multiple of my other videos. I might bring it up, but typically I'm all happy and smiling. It's like I said, I aspire to be a little beacon of happiness for y'all to like kind of, you be like, man, today sucked, and you open my video and it's just me trying to be funny, talk about stuff I want to talk about. Typically I don't want you to open my video and be like, man, this guy's also depressing. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's good to find out you're not alone. You're not the only one feeling sad. I'm blessed to have a family, so that's way too good for me, truth be told. Regardless of what comes tomorrow, I'm gonna greet it like the dog staring off into the sun, and we will weather whatever storm comes our way. We'll pick it up and we'll ball. And that's life. Okay, everybody. I really just wanted to let the song play out. And then I realized the song's pretty quiet compared to me. The song's almost over. And so, I bid you adieu. I hope you all have a good week. And I will hopefully see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.